Also, you're going to have the possibility to watch up to 2 ads for those dungeons in order for you to have 2 more keys. Don't forget, jump in those dungeons, and if you're not going to be able to go further in those dungeons, what you're going to want to do is go in a previous level in that dungeon that you have completed in order for you to sweep it, and that's how you're going to be able to get all the resources. Welcome and check out Isekai Fighting Girls over here on Idle Games TV. 70% of you that watch this channel frequently do not subscribe. If you ever enjoyed one of my videos, please would you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It will really help this channel more than you know. The bigger the channel, the better the games get. Now this is going to be a pixel idol RPG. You're going to have some girls that will help you along the way. As long as you're going to log in for 7 days, you're going to get that extra chick, that ass chick that you do definitely need. She will help you, quite a lot. You're going to have these blessings over here. If you're going to watch these 3 ads, you're going to be able to increase those percentages for more gold, for more damage, and reduce the skill cooldown. That's going to be really important, because you're going to cast over here a lot of skills in order for you to be able to go further and further. So you're going to have the enhancement over here: attack, HP recovery, critical damage, and triple blow attack speed, critical hit chance, and double speed. As you can see over here, I already maxed those kind of things, so just jump into the game as often as you can in order for you to actually be able to do different kind of upgrades. On the top of the screen where you're going to be able to see the diamonds, you're going to be able to watch an ad in order for you to double up the game speed. Please watch this ad, this is really important for you to watch. I'm not gonna watch it for now. Over here you're going to have the character part. Now over here in the character part, this is where you're going to be able to gear up your character with a lot of weapons and armors, a lot of skills, and obviously a lot of relics, masteries, and traits. So if you're going to go over here in the relic, depending on how many of those green stones are going to have, you're going to be able to summon more and more relics. The mastery over here, please do not forget about this one. Unfortunately, you're going to need to get that cup of coffee. If you do not have that cup of coffee, you are able to use other most likely things further along the way, but didn't yet discover those. So I'm going to show you where the cup of coffee is afterwards. Now besides this character window over here, you're going to have the pet window. Over here you kind of know you're going to be able to have these pets, and if you're going to put them in your team, this is how you're going to be able to go further and further. Now over here in the dungeon, keep in mind you're going to have up to 4 main dungeons. You're going to have the boss dungeon, gold dungeon, secret laboratory, and attack power testing lab. Now in the secret laboratory, this is where you're going to be able to find those green things that you definitely need. These are going to help you quite a lot in order for you to get more and more relics. Those relics will offer you a lot of buffs. Now I know that I'm strong, but unfortunately in the campaign I have a quite struggle. I cannot evolve and I cannot go further over there in the campaign, but I will try my best next time, and so on. Now keep in mind 4 different kind of dungeons. Please jump into the dungeons as much as you can. Also you're going to have the possibility to watch up to 2 ads for those dungeons in order for you to have 2 more keys. If you're going to watch those ads, you're going to be able to jump, as I mentioned, once again in those dungeons and get more and more resources. Now you're going to need to stay in the game, and you're going to need to watch some ads in order for you to get some extra gemstones, because with the gemstones you're also going to do a lot of summons. Okay, now by those summons you're going to get better equipment, better pets, and better different kind of relics. Now if you're going to go into the training option over here, in the training option, if you're going to go into execute expedition, this is where you're going to be able to collect a lot of copper bars. Eventually, let's hope so, you're going to be able to collect even some iron bars, because you're going to need those bars to do more and more upgrades. Now if you're going to go into the breaking training over here, this is where you're going to be able to get that coffee cup. Okay, now besides that, you're going to have meditation training. If you're going to enter over here, this is where you're going to be able to upgrade your skills, different kind of skills that you're going to be able to upgrade. The good thing is that you're going to be able to skip up to 2 hours if you're going to watch some ads, or you can consume some gemstones. That's going to be up to you. Don't use the gemstones, watch those ads in order for you to cut that specific time. Over here you're going to have different kind of gifts that you're going to be able to collect as further as you go into the campaign, so that's going to be quite ugly. Now over here, as I mentioned, this is where you're going to be able to get that cup of coffee. So try to I go over here and try to smash everything. Afterwards, you're going to move forward and forward in different kind of stages. Depending on the stages you're going to be in the breaking training, you're going to get more and more things. Now, besides that, you're going to have the shop. Over here in the shop, this is where you're going to do the summons. A lot of summons that need to be done. So please take a good look over here in order for you to be able to summon as many things as you can. Obviously, summon skills, summon pets, a lot of things that you do need to summon in order for you to make your let's say hero stronger. Now, this is a check, keep that in mind. So you're going to need to log in 7 days in order for you to get all the rewards. Now, besides that, you're going to have a lot of passes that you can get from here, a lot of resources with those passes. You're going to be able to spin the wheel every 4 minutes. For the next spinning option, let's say you're going to need to watch an ad. A lot of flying chests that you're going to be able to watch ads for. So unfortunately, you're going to need to watch ads. And these daily quests that you're going to be able to complete in order for you to be able to get more and more resources. Now, don't forget, jump in those dungeons. And if you're not going to be able to go further in those dungeons, what you're going to want to do is go in a previous level in that dungeon that you have completed in order for you to sweep it, and that's how you're going to be able to get all the resources. Now, if you think that you have upgraded your hero a bit, try to go for the last dungeon that you know that you were able to pass. If you're not going to pass it, you're not going to lose that key that you have for that specific dungeon, so that's really important. Try to go backwards in a previous level in that dungeon in order for you to farm it, and this is how you're going to be able to get all the resources that you need in order for you to actually be able to go further and further. And it's not going to be that hard of a game, honestly. Played similar other RPGs, and for sure this one is really nice. Now, don't forget about your enhancement over here and try to complete those quests that you can see over here. So right now I'm at quest 175. Let's try this boss over here and let me see if I'm able to pass it. Now, you know the idea, the bosses are going to be really hard for you to fight at one specific time in that campaign mode. Here it is, most likely I will be able to pass it. You do need to upgrade your HP recovery quite a lot, because if you're not going to upgrade that, you will die because you'll not be able to replenish your life. Now, here it is, I was able to pass this one, so let's hope that I'm going to go further. The campaign gets harder and harder. Just leave your phone AFK in a way, and you're going to be able to collect your resources. It's not going to be that hard. If you have played this one and went further, drop a comment, let us know how far did you reach, and if you know better idle RPGs, let us know in the comments below in order for us to actually try them. Now, if you know better tips about this game, drop them in the comments, and if you're in a search for a different idle RPG, check out my channel, because you will find over there most likely an idle RPG that plus 1000 idle games, so for sure you will find at least one idle game that you would like. Until next time, take care, be safe, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.